James, did you want to do? Oh, actually, I had a question for everybody. Have you all played sets since quarantine's been over, since like the reopening?
Like at
Gonzo has
bars?
not. Joe.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay. So Joe and James, have you guys like had to change your sets up at all? I know James, we talked about possibly doing more vibey, more loungy stuff. But then I don't know if everything just started popping off with like them reinstating dancing.
Yeah. So it was really weird before they allowed the dancing, which was like what, a week ago, Joe?
yeah, this past weekend was the first weekend that they kind
Okay.
of let us let loose.
So it was weird because I wanted to play a lot more vibey stuff, and I did for like 20% of my set. I played like a lot of deep house, a lot of indie, a lot of just lounge music, some Cascade and stuff like that. But as it got busier with the tables showing up, you could just tell they still wanted what they were hearing before the pandemic hit, before we all shut it down. So I would throw in some your top 40 or top hip hop hits. And it was weird because people couldn't dance, people weren't allowed to get up in their seats, but that was just short lived because then they started dancing was allowed in bars again, which we still have like the tiniest dance floor, but at least people can stand up at their tables now. But what I actually like the change because now I can incorporate a lot more up tempo and house music and into what was mostly just a hip hop set on a Saturday night is now like house music is back for sure. Like,
Good.
would you agree, Joe?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, especially this past Saturday. I know you played a lot more up tempo stuff, and people were digging that. The whole thing's just been really interesting, man. Because I played that very first weekend. What was that, Memorial Day, before everything shut down from the curfew and stuff. I was at BBR that night, but that was definitely a different game than even I think I played a couple times last weekend as well, or 2 weeks whenever that was, when people still weren't allowed to dance. But people weren't even allowed to hardly get up and go to the bathroom. So I had to be so careful about what I played, and just the whole thought process of what you're going to do is so much different when it's like that. Because it's not even that you just don't want people to, you want to keep people calm, but like if people start getting rowdy, then they get kicked out. You don't want that to happen.
Yeah, yeah. Now, Joe,
Um,
I know you were DJing at Fireproof for a while. Did your prep for Fireproof help with the stuff at BBR when you're not really supposed to be encouraging people to dance? Did that help at all?
yeah, I did get into a little bit of that. Yeah, probably not as much as I could have, but I mean, I think that helps everything though. Even if it's tracks I'm not playing, it just makes you do homework and find new stuff that whether it's a remix I'm finding for Fireproof, well then I can go back and I can find the original to play somewhere else, or
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think just like the more music you expose yourself helps you anywhere you're playing, whether you're actually using it or not.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go to tips for listeners. This is always a fun topic, one of Mike's favorite, because we try to ask something that tips for listeners that they might not have already thought. So tips for the DJs listening, somebody that might want to get into DJing, or just anything to help them out in the industry, whether it's getting gigs, becoming a better DJ. Zona, we'll start with you.
Um, yeah, I think if I don't know who I was listening, but if there's anyone that's just trying to break out into the scene, uh, I've been seeing a lot of younger people that don't want to put in the work, and they just want to jump right in and
What do
get
you mean by that?
prime time. Uh, no, people just wanting to jump in, and they're expecting the prime sets, the prime time sets, or people showing up late to gigs. Like they're told to start playing at a certain time, and they show up 10 minutes later, and nothing's even set up. Um, and I think that's just bad etiquette. And I think I'm seeing more and more of that. The more new faces I see, and that's not everyone, but it's kind of frustrating to see a lot of entitlement. And most of the time, those people that come in with that attitude, they don't last long. They think they're hot shit, and whether they're good or not, they just have the wrong attitude, and then they get too big for themselves even, and next thing you know, they're either not in the scene or they're nobody remembers who they are.
So your advice is younger DJs bring the humility.
Stay humble.
Yeah.
Stay humble and be willing to put in the work that because I'm sure it was the same for anyone here. No one's first gigs were walking into a club at midnight that's already packed and just blowing the roof off. You sometimes you got to play crappy gigs. You got to you just have to put in the work. That's all I can really say.
Okay. Gonzo?
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. But if you want to, I think you just have to meet people. You've got to be social. You've got to go out, go to one spot where someone DJ is there, pay attention to what he's doing, ask questions, but then go to another spot where there's another DJ that you want to meet or talk to. And then you just kind of see how people do different things. And then you come up with your own formula as you're practicing. So then that makes you an individual. So, but just pay attention to the basics of how to DJ and how not to. Like Salone was saying earlier, Mike, you can learn things from even bad DJs or good. I mean, it doesn't matter, but just learn, watch, observe, and ask questions, meet people.
I like that. So like find your own creative self by learning and combining what you want to take from other guys that you're watching and learning from. And also the networking part is huge too. Bombay, give it to us.
Hey, real quick. This looks like the Brady Bunch. How many squares were in the Brady Bunch? Like when they're in the
more
middle?
than this. This is like not even halfway through the intro of the show. Like,
oh, this is amazing. Yo, I mean, oh God, it's such a funky question because a lot of people, they want to DJ and like they want to DJ for like clubs or like be like a real big, like maybe like a Vegas DJ or like somebody that's in the lights and stuff like that. When it's like I DJ indie hip hop and funk and soul nights, so there is so much to do in this. You know what I mean? So it's like I think figuring that out first, because you might, you kind of got to be passionate about it. Like DJing from 9 till 2, from like a Thursday to Sunday, and then doing pool parties during the week, like might not be your thing, So you might be like, yeah, I want to DJ, da 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 da, but then you're listening to like what are you passionate about? What do you like? And then maybe try to figure out how to do that in front of people.
That's a really good point, actually, because I know quite a few DJs that get involved with DJing that don't get to play what they thought they were going to get to play. They maybe what inspired them to start DJing, they just kind of took a turn and now they're not as passionate, like you said, about it. So
because people were coming there, they worked all week, so it's like their Fridays and Saturdays are like you're playing for them. You know what I mean? So you're playing the radio hits and stuff like that. Maybe you're just not passionate about that. So it's like
I think people get burned out sometimes.
Yeah.
You gotta go outside your realm. If you're playing the same thing, the bartenders know that you're going to be playing the same thing in the same order. Those are the guys that just are burned out. They got to go explore other things.
Yeah, for sure.
That's true. Very true. All right, guys. So, this has been a pretty successful episode. We've got a lot of veteran DJs, a lot of passionate DJs listening. Shout out to DJ Bombay. I want to give everybody an opportunity to shout out their social media. And, we really appreciate me and Mike started this podcast during when the pandemic hit, and, just reconnect with there's so much talent in the city with the DJs and producers, and we've had electronic guys on, we've had turntablists, we've had open format DJs, and it's been awesome. Every episode is just so different, and it's just cool to hear everyone's perspectives of, you know, everything going on and the tips and stuff. But let's start with Zona. Give us where can people find you and follow you and find you DJing?
I play at Dahlia every Saturday, sometimes Fridays. Usually from, I don't know, 9 to 11, 12, whenever. Whenever. I'm at beat. You know, it's hard to say because I don't know what my schedule's going to look like. You know, as of now, that's about it. But you know, sometimes I'm at BBR on Sundays. You know, come to Dahlia, come to BBR, come to Fireproof. I'll probably be there if I'm not DJing, even.
Serving mango bombs, I'm sure.
Mango bomb guru, baby.
What
yeah,
is
my
that?
Instagrams. What?
What is a mango, huh?
A mango bomb.
Oh,
The
I never
shot.
had that. Oh,
I've had one with you, probably, Bombay. You just don't know.
I'm sure that I've given them to you.
It's caffeine and vodka.
Oh God!
It's medicine. It's
Where can we
medicine.
find you? What's your Instagram, Joe?
My Instagram's Joe Zona Columbus, and then I've got a Facebook page that I don't really manage that much, but it's the official Zona. But catch me on Instagram. What?
Is Facebook dying on us, or what's going on?
Yeah, you know,
nobody's giving their Facebook anymore to us.
I posted the link to this episode, and I realized this is the first post since 2 years ago when you and I were playing a pool party together. But yeah, hit me up on Instagram. That's the best way to get in touch.
DJ Leak said we all need to go to tequila and get away from the mango bombs. So
yeah,
we'll do that.
Get over himself.
Gonzo, where can we find you? And where can we find you DJing? And
I connect most listeners on Twitter. So it's at DJ Gonzo, WNCI. I run the Spin Cycle channel on iHeartRadio, which is a bunch of mix show DJs. It's 24/7 mixes. It's non-commercials rather. I'm on there random times. I don't have a set schedule for it right now because we're making some changes to the radio station. Other than that, Friday I'm on mixing and NCI with my syndicated show, which is on multiple cities like Jacksonville, Charlotte, North Carolina. Saturday's the fun one for me. It's always been just whatever I want to do. I take the bigger hits. I take things I'm feeling, some old school stuff, take requests from people, and I just mix a 4-hour party on NCI, 10 o'clock till 2 in the morning. It's been live at clubs, in the studio, or pre-recorded. Either way, I have fun doing it. I've been doing it for 15 years, so
nice.
I'm pretty thankful to be here.
That's awesome, man. I haven't gotten to hear those Saturday mixes because I'm working, but
by the way, if you ever have some remixes or production or anything, just send it my way. I'm all about playing
Yes.
stuff on Saturdays. I play a lot of my friends' remixes and whatnot.
Oh, all right. I mean, dude, that's amazing to hear. Like,
yeah, dude,
absolutely.
Definitely. I mean, I'm all about, you know, if it's Saturday's a very local show, you know what I mean? I try to make it as Columbus as possible with the sound of the show and just what we as Columbus party people like to listen to, you know what I mean? If that makes sense.
And that's also infrastructure, man. That builds like infrastructure in the city to like stack things on top.
Yeah,
so
it's just a local show, man. I mean, it's got a radio tower that reaches most of the state, so I'm lucky, but I still like to make it all about Columbus, you know what I mean? Like, it's just our vibe. That's our party on Saturdays. So yeah,
I got a radio tower that reaches.
That's awesome of you, though, man. I mean, I think now more than ever, it's awesome for everyone to support each other. The DJ scene is incredible in Columbus, so that's cool. Bombay, where can we find you? I don't even know your Instagram. I don't think so.
Gluten-free singles. No, it's just Instagram, Bombeardo, BOMBEARDO.
And it's a picture of a nipple.
It's a titty ball.
Is it really? Hold on, let me get it.
Nipple damus. It's a nipple damus for sure.
There it is, right there.
Medicine with that dried out vegetable.
You love it.
How many times?
Love it.
All right, so
there it is. There it is. Hell yeah.
Bombay, whenever you get to doing more shows, man, let us know. Like, I know everybody in Columbus enjoys what you do, so we can all come and support.
One more thing.
For shizzle. Oh, yes.
All right, a Bombay story.
Yes.
Yes, let's hear it.
Shorter hair, and his hair's dyed blonde like Eminem. All right.
Ooh, those are good things.
And then you got this new song by Fatboy Slim called Rockefeller Skank. All right. So it gets faster. You know that build up that gets faster and faster.
Yeah.
This fool would get on the other turntable and just start cutting over it as fast as he could. And all the strippers would come over to the DJ booth and be like, "Oh my God, how are you doing that?"
No, the funky thing is a couple times, like I'd be sitting there cutting and my hand on the fader would just leave and I'm getting a hand massage. And I'm like, yo, what the hell? Like I'm trying to somebody's like rubbing my hands like, what the fudge sickle? Like, yeah, funky times. Damn, that was, ooh. Yeah, we got it. Off air.
Oh, you missed it. I was telling about the time we had 6 turntables at Cabana.
Like, that's impressive right there.
Oh, we're about to, the B-Boys came out. Yeah, that's funny. Fun stuff.
All right, guys. We appreciate you, Gonzo, Bombay, and Zona for coming on this podcast. We're back next Thursday. Thank you guys. It means a lot, you know.
Yeah. Love you guys, man, for sure.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay safe out there. Bombay, stop in Dahlia sometime.
Are you working this weekend?
Yeah, is it open?
Yeah. Friday and Saturday.
Wolfing this weekend for sure.
Other than like getting my shows mixed and loaded, I'm not doing anything. I'll just pop out.
Oh, dude, yeah. Please come and hang out. Absolutely. You guys are more than welcome. DJ Booth is ours. All right.
Sure.
I'll sign off here. Thank you. This is shout out DJ Access for my co-host.
Here he comes running downstairs. Dun, 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 dun.
What? All right. Well, what I missed?
We're closing it out. You missed the whole episode.
No, man, I'm here. All right. So listen, guys. 614 releases. They are doing free wooden bracelets with each order. There's a code. I believe it's Columbus. It's in my notes, and I don't have that on this laptop here. But yeah, check out at 614. I know Entel released another track this week called Ariel, Ariel, excuse me. And yeah, so check that out. Entel's a great friend of the show. Should know him by now. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you found something helpful or entertaining, like the video, subscribe for more podcasts, more tutorials, more reviews on gear we do on the channel. So we're here back next week, Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know we got Surge, and I'm pretty sure we got Chang's song.
Okay.
No, Chang's the following week. So just like and follow the channel and the Facebook page, and it'll all be there, I promise. Take us out.
Yeah, I already did that. There we go. DJ Bombay, everybody. Look him up.
Bombeardo.
Thank you guys so much. You guys have a great weekend. I'll see you at Dahlia. We're going to take a group shot. It's going to be great.
Well, yeah.
Like right out.
Peace, guys.
Is it tequila?